YouTubers? Welcome to a new series here, or actually part of a series. This is MLB 15, the show. This is a series that we're going to call the Kansas City's Royal Insider Royal Court, and this is episode 1. Now this is not necessarily going to show highlights about the team or anything, but this is just basically just some news and information about the team. And of course, this episode is all about the trade deadline. The trade deadline's coming up here. Actually, we're at on the day of the trade deadline. About to get ready for the Twins game here, just coming up here in just a bit. Got to go out to the field here in a bit, but want to talk to you guys about some things going on with the team here. As you see here, we got some injuries right now, mainly in our AAA league right now with the Omaha Storm Chasers. There, you see some of the guys there are hurt, and not a big deal right now. Some of them not really big role players right there, except for this guy right here, Robbie, one of our lead pitchers right now there in the Storm Chasers organization. Not have a great year. He's only been used a couple of times, and there you see his numbers there for the season. Has been struggling there, but you just want everybody to do well and whatnot. Of course, he's going to be out for the next 6 months because of a torn rotator cuff. Hopefully. Pretty much his season's over with, and hopefully we'll have him back next year in the start of the 2015 season. So, that being said, we're just in this episode we're going to really focus in on the trade deadline. Now, right now, I don't really see anybody that we'll need to trade for or trade away. Now, I have thinking about taking Billy Butler away. Of course, I want to get Kendrys Morales right now. He's in his prime right now, 30 years of age. No one's picked him up yet. He's still sitting in free agency right now. And in order to have him, I have to get rid of somebody. And the only person I can think of right now is Billy Butler right now. Of course, in real life, Billy Butler left. I believe they picked up Morales, I think, during the start of the season last year. And he played a role as a designated hitter at times when Billy was not up to bat, when he had a day off or whatnot. So, in this case, I do want to get rid of Butler because next year his contract will be up, and he'll be pretty expensive there. And I got to make a decision on who I'm going to keep. And of course, the person I want to keep on the team, that I'm going to try to keep on the team, is James Shields. Try to keep him there on the team. And really keep him around for our pitching staff, as we got some young pitchers going to be coming up next season. But it's nice to have a veteran on there that knows what to do in big game situation here. Of course, Big Game James knows what to do. So right now we're just taking a look around the free agent pool right now, and as you guys I'm sitting here talking to you guys. But yeah, that's our biggest deal right now, is worry about what we want for when it comes to pitchers. And then of course we signed a good pitcher there, Jose Gonzalez there. Looks like two closers there that we can use here. Maybe going into next season there. Maybe even use as trade bait sometime later on in the season. But later on here in this video, you guys here on the Royals Royals Insider Royal Court, we'll show you guys some of the possible trades that we can make by looking through the trading block there from a lot of teams that are saying, hey, we're willing to get this guy up if you're willing to make a decent trade and whatnot. So I'll show you guys some of that here coming up here. But, yeah, there's some of the players that we've signed here. Now, of course, a lot of them won't be probably sticking around for too long. There you see Kyle Zimmerman. Now, this is one of the guys that I've been following here on this game. And he's put up some pretty good numbers here for the season. And he will probably get a 40. He'll probably be part of the 40-man roster here, as I'm trying to still get that assembled here. Actually got some more help from a true Royals fan. He's an insider. He told me that that's a guy I should be picking up here. So thanks, buddy. You know who I'm talking to out there. He's been telling me about some guys that within the organization, because I do have the actual rosters from last year's opening day. that he told me there were some guys I should make some moves for to bring up and get ready for the season. Now, of course, Aaron Brooks is no longer with the Royals in the real life, as he was traded off to Oakland, a part of that deal out there. So he's out there in Oakland. I believe he had a really great MLB debut not too long ago with them, and he's looking pretty good there. So, but we're going to try to keep him there because we want him. He's our future here when it comes to the pitching staff. Of course, Bubba Sterling right there. He's doing great there. I believe he's a all-star there in the MLB or in the AAA all-star game there. Hunter Dozier, another guy right there, 22 years of age. A great player right there, great infielder there. He can play pretty much all 4 positions there in the infield, with the exception of pitcher and catcher, of course. But first, second, third, and short there. He's going to be a great asset for us. We're going to try to keep him around as much as possible. But when it comes to really off-season, I'm going to probably mention this later on in another insider video. We want to be homegrown. We want to get guys that are from that we draft ourselves, get them homegrown there. Of course, in the offseason, we'll try to make some moves there when it comes to some names. Not going to try to go after big names, but try to go after some decent guys here. Try to go after guys that are, in their prime kind of in their prime right now, not really on the other side of their career, but just at that peak there, and we'll see what we can do with them. Coming in to help our ball club here. Of course, our goal is to get to the World Series just like the Royals did in real life, as they took on the Giants there and end up losing in the final game of that series. We, of course, want to change that and win the World Series and bring home a World Series trophy, because it's been 30 years since the Royals have won a championship. Actually been in the playoffs, period, really. And we want to kind of bring that back and bring that excitement back of baseball here back in the city of Fountains. So there you see some of the things. Now, that's one of the players I would love to go after, and that's Zach Wheeler of the Mets right there. Great arm right there. Great kid, 23 years of age. Not much service there in the MLB, but I think with him being on our team, he'll have a bright future. He's around that same age as some of the other pitchers there, as like Kyle Zimmer and a couple other pitchers that I picked up that we have in our organization there. I think he'll be a great fit for us coming up in the season. Now, of course, I've been looking at some, guys that have been around for the league for a while. Cliff Lee, of course, the journeyman that's been pretty much on a lot of teams, quite a few teams. He's got a 13-9 record there. And that's one of the trades that we possibly could work with, try to see if we can get him in. Of course, the deal is with him is the contract. He has a big contract, and that may not work for us here coming up here. So that might be it could be a possibility, but not really maybe ideal for us. Of course, Jason Hemmel, there you see for the Cubbies, 31 years of age, and we'll take a look at his numbers there. Not best numbers right now. He is 4-7 for the year, 93 strikeouts with a 4.10 ERA. But he is he's got a lot of talent, and I can see a lot of things good for him. Of course, Cubbies right now, they got a pretty decent contract that we can work with if we picked him up. But he would be someone that would be really fun to play with. Of course, Cueto, in real life, he is with the Royals now. He was traded just a couple days ago here, and he is 28 years of age. He would be a nice fit here. But the thing with Cueto, I've had him in the past, and for some reason, something just quirky about him when I play him in video games, or I use him. Of course, the contract, it will be an issue for us. But yeah, I don't know. Not a good fit, I guess, for me. It'd be a good fit for the team, but for me, using him would not really help us out that much. So, there's, like I said, there's some guys that are out there. If you guys see some name out there that I haven't mentioned or I didn't show, let me know down below in the comment section. Let me know if there's a trade that you guys think I should make. Of course, Cashner is another guy right there, young guy. I think he has a pretty decent contract that we can work with. And of course, I've used him in exhibition games. Of course, in the Road to Show with Rashad Bolden, he's one of the pitchers there that I actually adore. who actually does pretty well there on the days he pitches there. But yeah, that's another one of those young pitchers that I would love to try to snag here during the with the trade deadline coming up. Of course, you got a decent contract there we can work with there, and that would wouldn't hurt us or anything right there. But like I said, those are some of the teams right now that we're looking into about possibly working with a team that maybe there's a team that's not going to be doing anything this year and want to kind of rebuild and build on for next year, or there's a lot of teams are just trying to get rid of those guys that have a contract there that they know they can move, and they just want to not necessarily get rid of them just to get rid of them, but know that if they let up on that, there's some wiggle room for them to make a move somewhere down the line there in the during the off season. So I have to get ready to get out to the field here, get ready for this next game here. It's Game 3 against the Minnesota Twins there. Hopefully the Royals will be able to sweep that series there. We got Guthrie on the mound, 9-8 there for him, 4.45 ERA, and we'll see what he can do there against Alex Meyer. So if you guys have any ideas of who I should go after, who I should trade, and it will just realistically, who I should do. Who I should go after and whatnot. That makes sense. Let me know down below in the comment section, and I'll take a look at that and see if I like that trade or not. So, thank you guys for watching. We'll have more of these Royals franchise Royal Core Insiders here on the channel. Thank you guys so much. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and check out more Kansas City Royals franchise here, and also Kansas City Royals franchise Royal Core Insider here in the future. So thank you guys so much, and continue supporting the channel. And as always, keep yourself healthy. And again, let me know who you guys think I should trade for or go after down below in the comment section. And I will see you guys next time.